the prayers I had to change my lifestyle started immediately getting answered because I knew I was growing a child, and that totally changed my mindset. Like, that child was my priority. I mean, I was like eating healthy and stuff, and I never ate healthy, like I was
Ah,
really into caring for myself because I had a baby inside of me, and that really just changed my way of thinking.
yeah.
So I ended up marrying him, and we stayed together, and a year goes by where I'm realizing I wait a year because the codependency. There's nothing else that I can blame it on, honestly, except my mindset was still codependent. Even though I had had my son and I was caring for myself a little better, I was still hoping that he would stop, that he would sober up. And I even started, like, I joined these little support groups for people with loved ones that were addicts and things like that. And something that I learned is when it comes to being with someone who's addicted or abusing you, if you stay with them, all you're telling them is that how they're treating you and what they're doing is okay.
Hmm.
It's almost like you're giving them a thumbs up by not changing anything. So he continued using drugs, and I continued staying with him. I continued being a good wife. I continued taking care of the house. I continued taking care of our child. I continued making excuses for him. I continued compensating financially, because it was at that point when I had my son that I decided I didn't want to go back to work, and I wanted to work from home. And so I actually started a little eBay business back then,
Love
drop
it.
shipping. And so, but I worked from home. I provided for myself. I provided for him. I provided for the family. And he still blew our money, and it was not working. But something that I learned is that if you stay and you don't change anything, there's no reason for them to change anything. So as long as I was there, I was essentially enabling his behavior, because why would he want to sober up? He had his wife, he had his kid, he had his house, he had everything that he needed to live his happy life on drugs, and making the bad decisions that he was making, so long as I was there, giving him no reason to change, really.